end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go from Tampa. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard
Here we go.
line.
He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinals. Ready, one.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Come on. Set. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing, a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet.
Big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Let's go. 65. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it brings up third down.
DC, right?
Trying to get this one up on the ground. And the Ravens are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Fourth down. Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
Let's go
and
now.
3.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the
And they needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. If you go 3 and out there, you're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about
3. Brings up second and 7.
1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Plus to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go, here we go. Crackle it.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Go. 19. Cougar 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, Jackson out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll just pitch this one out there.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are on the board It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Seven Pirates. 60.
Throwing now from the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Result of the play is a turnover on
DC ready.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd down and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, Jackson on the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Baltimore. Throwing Jackson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's dropped. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
180. Sit on. 180. 180 shots. 180.
And he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10.
Ravens 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A run now on second down, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down and 9. Here's Jackson. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Try to run it here. And the strength on display. Ramblers with tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Let's go. Steady, right?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Pistol formation with Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Forced to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my basement place.
Tag! Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
70, 79, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he works his way through an opening. Up the pass to 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up
Ready?
3rd down.
Now move the sticks. 1st down. Up to the 40.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. Run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here we go, shot. 19 Charger, 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Jackson out of the pistol. The throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Shut up!
Here's the toss as they look to run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That's the score. Ravens 24, Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come back, senior. Come back.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to try it here again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.